Welcome back. All right, so I've done videos talking about logos before, but I thought, it's August. Let's have some fun. And this is different than ranking jerseys. So you can have a great jersey with a good logo. You can have a great logo on a bad jersey, that kind of thing. So I want to rank logos, and I'm going through based on logos that are not the primary currently of the team. And these are ones that I just have magneted up. The Nashville one is close to what they currently have, but it is not exactly the same. The coloring is a little bit different, so I thought, yeah, why not? And I have secondary logos as well, because, I mean, what's life without a little whimsy? So, starting things off, I'm gonna start at number one. All right, so number one kind of has to be Hartford, doesn't it? So the Hartford Whalers, that logo is absolutely fantastic. It is Minnesota Fighting Saints level of fantastic. This is a WHA jersey. And yeah, the Whalers jersey is one of my all-time favorites, but the logo is my all-time favorite. So yeah, that would definitely be number one on the list. Number two, I mean, I like the cannon. There's a bunch of these I like quite a bit. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead. This is full on Homer. I'm a Canucks fan. That logo brings back a lot of warm fuzzy feelings for Canuck fans, in and amongst all of the hatred and anger for all the disappointment as well. It's a pretty tortured fan base. But at any rate, yeah, I'm gonna put the Canucks at number two. You'll notice Dwight up here, and the happy face of Dwight says, "Don't be an idiot," and all that fun stuff. Anyways, I haven't had a chance to use that, and I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll just throw that up on the board for this one. Number three, yeah, I'm going to go with this Kings. The Kings coat of arms, it would be wrong for me not to have the Kings coat of arms in the top 10, so that belongs at number three. Number four, I'll go with the Jets, and that's the Jets 90s logo. So I know people aren't going to like that I've done that, so you guys can email me at none of it really matters, because this is just like a casual video I'm doing during the summer. But if you want to, you can email me at google.au.cz.ru.au.ca. It is a bit long-winded, I understand, for an email address, but it is special for me, and so I would appreciate no kind of criticism. So yeah, I would put the Jets one at four. I love Blasty, but I don't know that I would put Blasty at five. The Mighty Ducks logo has grown on me over the years. But Dallas kind of belongs here. I'm very sorry. I know there's people who aren't going to like that, but I love that Dallas Stars logo. I wouldn't mind if they went back to it, to be honest. You have the courage of the fishermen. Some Boston logos on the board here. Again, there's three different Columbuses on the board, aren't there? Yeah, there's three different Columbuses, so Columbus is well represented. Man, it is hard not to go with North Stars. So going from Stars to North Stars, as the AC kicks on, North Stars, it is very basic, and I know people are going to be like, it's just an N with a star, but again, there's that feeling you get with certain logos. There's just that nostalgia, and I know that I've reached the age now where it plays a big role in things. I love Seattle secondary. I think it's fantastic, so I have no problem with putting that at 7. I would say fantastic on the goat head. The goat head's grown on me over the years. Put that at 8. And then we get into, there's a bunch that I could put at 9. You know what? I'm really partial to the Carolina Hurricanes, which now eats up the rest of the space. So, let's go ahead and move them over here. I'm not moving San Jose very far, because I have a feeling San Jose is going up on the board pretty quick here. In fact, San Jose can go up next. San Jose can have the number 10 spot. And then at 11, Statue of Liberty. So the Rangers Liberty look, I can put at number 11. For 12, it's hard not to have the King's crown up there, so... And right next to the King's shield. So I'm a big fan of that. So now we're down to 13. It's much easier than the jersey countdown. See, the Nordiques, I like their jersey, but their logo, I take it or leave it on that. I do like the Bruins secondary. It has some nice throwback quality to it as well, in that it's kind of an echo of the original logo that they had. So that's 13. Yeah, I could put the Mighty Ducks at 14. It's not like I don't think about this all the time, right? It's not like I don't every day go through and try to list things. Space Coyote goes at 15. It's a bizarre logo. Absolutely a bizarre logo. Uh, hmm. The Weagle is nice. The Weagle's a very nice secondary logo. I was glad they used it on the front of their stadium jerseys this past season. I wouldn't mind seeing them a little more often. I didn't include some of the word marks that I have. I have the Flames. You know, the third jersey with that shoulder patch? Yeah, Flames fans are like, that's fine. You don't need that one. The Jets I can put at 17. I really do. I like that logo. And I would put it ahead of some of these. Absolutely. I'm torn on the Vegas one too. 18. I'll go with Florida. And then after I'm all done, I reserve the right to go back and move something if I need to. So now we're at 19. At 19, I'm not doing the Robo Penguin yet. Yeah, I'll do the cannon. I know. For 20, this is Colorado Rockies, of course, in case you're on your phone and you can't see it. I'm going to put Nordiques at 20. It's far lower than I think where a lot of other people would have it, again, due to nostalgia. If a team came out tomorrow and said this was their logo, there would be a lot of, and that is, what is that? So at 21, I'm going to put the Canucks stick and rink, which 20 years ago, there was a lot of Canuck fans that wanted to see it come back as the main logo. I don't see that as much now. Now it's the skate, so just goes to show generational changes and all that. 22, Scooby-Doo eyes, Senators, because of the bravery involved with that. And then I'll put the 3D Senators right underneath because they're very, very similar. So it's not like I can say I really like one and don't like the other. Especially since this is kind of a cleaner version of this, because this one, the eyeballs are really odd, and this one, obviously a much better done product. 24, the gorgeous Florida Panthers secondary logo. You know what? I'm fine with the Islanders Fisherman at 25. Now, I have the Flyers on the board. The Flyers do not have a secondary. The Flyers have never had an actual secondary other than the word mark that says Philadelphia Flyers. I give them full credit. I put their logo on the board so I can state this, that the Philadelphia Flyers don't mess around. They don't change up their logo, and I'm okay with that. 26, I'll put this Tampa Bay logo, which I know Bolts fans aren't necessarily a huge fan of, but I think it's nice. 27, yeah, Blasty can go at 27, sure. I knew this was going to be a lot. I did not count them before I started this video. At 28, I don't know if Vegas is going to be happy or not at being 28th on the board. The Eagle for the Caps, 29th. Now, if I had a magnet that was actually the Capitol building logo they had at one point, that one might be a little bit higher up than the Eagle. In fact, I know it probably would be. At 30, this wonderful Edmonton Oilers shoulder patch, which I would love to see come back at some point. I'd like to see a third with that on it. At 31, and I'm aware the Robo Penguin's still on the board. The foot? No. This Kings? Yeah. That's a good spot for that Kings logo. So I'm just going to take another look at this here. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with where those are. Although, I think that the Space Coyote should be ahead. Sorry, Kings. I'm going to make it so that your logos aren't quite in the same spot. I'm going to put that, yeah, Space Coyote. I'm going to put that right there. I'm going to go full Friendly Giant with this and kind of mess around with it a little bit. All right, so, yeah, the Kings at 31. At 32... the Coyotes, the Yawning Coyote, which of course is now retired. Now the Kachina is the main one. So the Kachina is not on the board because that's their primary currently. 33. That Nashville shoulder patch. Really fun, especially in the sparkling silver on the new reverse retro. It's really nice. 34 is the original Boston. The bear looks kind of goofy on it, to be honest. 35, I'll put the Kings there. So I'm sure there will be those like, well, he's forgotten that Kings one's on the board. I was never a huge fan of that Kings logo, to be honest. Although I do really like the new third jersey that has that on it. I think it's really, really sharp. 36, I will put that Mighty Ducks logo there. That's, of course, the one off the front of the new 30th anniversary jersey, which, again, am I a fan of it? Yes. A fan of the logo? I guess so, but not nearly as much. So now we are to 37. Now, this is pretty close to the Blues logo that they currently have, but the striping's a little different. It does say St. Louis in it, so I'll throw that there. At 38, I like this Ottawa Senators shield, enough to put that one there. At 39, the Rangers logo isn't that much different. That's basically a throwback. That's an old logo of theirs. Use that on some recaps this year. All of these have been used in recap videos. I don't know how much people notice. This is officially a Madness video, of course, because I've got more than 32 logos on the board. The Arizona one, I've always thought that one's underrated. Maybe I'm underrating it here as well. Chicago's secondary patch I can put here. I mean, it's kind of basic, but it's a classic as well. So at 42, Tampa Bay. The Robo Penguin goes 43rd. So again, I like the Robo Penguin jerseys quite a bit. I think they're fantastic. But the actual logo, it's kind of bland. And I remember when that came out, we all kind of had that reaction of, and I say we all because friends of mine and I and just people I talk to about hockey, we all kind of had a reaction of, so that's the new logo? All right, well, see how it does. 44, the foot from the Colorado jerseys, which is, of course, greatly missed by some Colorado fans. I will put the Stinger logo down here at 45. I'm really happy I got that one. I don't know if I got that one into any of the recaps or not. I meant to. Apologies for my coughing and all that. I'm going to put the Rockies here. Can't have the Rockies last. They were last all the time in the NHL when they played in the NHL before they moved to New Jersey. And the Devils aren't on the board because the Devils haven't had a change of logo. I thought about doing the red and green one, but I mean, that's just a color change more than anything else. So it's just like I've got this with a green triangle behind it. And I thought, well, it's the same, just different colored triangle. I like that Nashville Preds enough to put that one at 47. The Minnesota Wild, there's two different word marks. I'm partial to this one because that was when they first came into the league. Which brings us to Columbus. Columbus, I think, can go there. I was never a big fan of that Toronto logo in general. So when they changed it, I was quite happy. But I'll put that at 50. Washington Capitals. Again, I do like the old designs, but the logo itself was kind of basic. And then at 52nd is the Minnesota Wild word mark. So the Philadelphia Flyers. You know what? I'll go ahead and grab New Jersey, too. I think they're the only teams that I don't have on the board in terms of another logo. So I'll put New Jersey right down here. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I think that works out pretty well. It is one of those things where I kind of have to go with my gut. My gut tells me that people might be upset that the Nordiques are as low as they are. That Jets logo, again, I've always preferred this one to this one. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I think that's pretty good. Although, one change. I will move Carolina here. I will move San Jose here. The San Jose logo as a primary, and initially when it came into the league, it was extremely popular. So I'm fine with changing those ones around. And yeah, I think that's not too bad. So there you go. For a conversation piece here, let me know what your top 10 would be of the logos on the board. So there's your assignment. Which would be your top 10 out of the logos on the board? This is a fun thing to do again during the off season. I've done logo ranking videos before, and I wanted to have some fun with it today. So I thought, just grab logos, just grab them at random, and go from there. The Canucks, that skate, having it at second to me works. I know people may not agree with that, and there may be those who believe that Seattle might be a little bit high. But again, I can never really tell with the comment section what people are necessarily going to be arguing should be higher than the other. Although there will be definitely Kings fans who say that logo should be higher. This logo is, I will not lie, that's a sharp one. It is nice. However, with the logos that are on the board, I'm comfortable with it being 35th. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.